Well, tonight, a new way police are catching dangerous criminals, not by busting them for the major crimes, but instead going after their lesser offenses.
And so far, this program that's now expanded along the Front Range is having some impressive results. Here is Denver7 investigator Jace Larson with the unorthodox way of fighting crime.
The Broncos lose.
It was the Super Bowl that we remember for all the wrong reasons.
43-8. Really some disbelief after a tough loss.
At the same time we were all watching the Broncos crumble in 2014, a group of Denver men were out for blood. At this North Denver intersection, the men inside this Cadillac Escalade had it out for an innocent man just walking across the street.
One of the people from that Escalade pulled out a gun and shot my victim in the back.
And it gets worse.
And if you watch the driver, he's actually going to fire a shot into that vehicle as it's passing by.
Denver detective Adam Golden got the case, and it was a tough one. The surveillance video, grainy. The shooting victim unable to talk in the ICU. But there was one piece of evidence. Every gun that's fired leaves a unique mark on shell casings, just like a fingerprint. No two guns are ever the same. So officers uploaded images of those shell casings into a database called NIBIN. It looks to see if those shell casings match those from another crime. And back in 2014, there were no hits.
When this case happened, I did everything that you could think of as far as a detective to try to identify these people, and I was unsuccessful.
Weeks went by, then months, 21 months exactly, until 70 miles away in Colorado Springs, someone reported a man shooting in the air.
One witness who said that there was a black Cadillac SUV that was observed fleeing the scene.
Shooting into the air, not exactly an all-hands-on-deck crime, but there were shell casings here too.
I remember I was sitting at my desk. I received an email notification saying there was a NIBIN hit.
The gun fired here was the same fired nearly 2 years later in Colorado Springs. With some good police work, detectives arrested the driver. There were car seats in the back and this in the front. NIBIN testing linked the same gun to the shots fired call in Colorado Springs and the shooting in North Denver. Officers then arrested 33-year-old Adrian Lomelli Casillas.
I think it's changing the way we do business in law enforcement.
Major agencies up and down the Front Range now feed into the NIBIN system, which delivers results to detectives in just days.
You're solving crimes that otherwise would not have been solved if you did not have comprehensive entry, analysis, and then the leads pushed out to the investigators in a timely manner.
Though the other men in the SUV have not been caught, last month Lomelli Casillas admitted to assault, and he is now serving an 8-year prison sentence.
If you hadn't had the NIBIN program and the match, where would you be in your Denver case?
It's my opinion, I don't think we would have been able to solve this case.
In just a recent 12-month period between Denver, Lakewood, and Aurora, 2,000 shell casings were entered. Investigators linked them to 351 crimes. Each NIBIN system in our state costs about $250,000. Jace Larson, Denver7.
Fascinating. And we took a closer look at what exactly the database includes from a privacy standpoint. Well, the ATF says it does not capture or store ballistic information when a gun is manufactured, shipped, or sold. The program only collects data from crime scenes.
Wow.